Ride show at the Belgian Waffle Ride presented by MV. I'm joined today with Crystal Anthony, cyclocross sensation, and she's bringing it out here to the dirt roads of Belgian Waffle Ride.
Yes, excited to be here.
It's good. And you hail from Bentonville, Arkansas.
Correct.
Where you have plenty of dirt to ride.
We do. We have a very different type of gravel there. So definitely an adjustment. But I lived in SoCal for a couple years, so definitely used to the sandy dirt and the climbing.
Yeah, the climbing. Yeah, the climbing's going to be pretty stiff for this event. And you know, for you, your highlight is cyclocross, right? But this year, and let's rewind to last year. You joined the Belgian Waffle Ride at Cedar City in Utah. How did that event go for you?
It was a challenge, but I loved it. I loved how it combined like road tactics with cyclocross skills, even mountain bike handling, and I was psyched to finish third in that field. So I think gravel brings together people from so many different disciplines. So when you usually get used to racing against the same people all the time, it's kind of cool to show up and have just a completely unexpected, race, the tactics and like how it turns out. So.
And it's a good point. Like you might not know the players as much. Like right. I would assume here in the States when you're racing cyclocross, you know the roster very well, right? You ladies have been racing together for years. And now you show up somewhere like the Belgian Waffle Ride, you've got the road cyclists, the mountain bikers, and then to finish third at Cedar City is a great accomplishment. Like that was a really tough day.
Yeah, it was, and I spent the day riding with, a triathlete and a former downhill racer, so it was like super interesting to just see whose strengths came out where, and then to spend whatever it was, 80 miles riding in the same group together. It was
And it was a lot of, you ladies were throwing blows. Right, so it's Heather Jackson, who's a professional triathlete, and you had
Kathy Pruitt.
And then that is such a great snapshot of what BWR is.
Yes.
You have the professionals at the top of their fields in their discipline, and I was following along in the little side-by-side with you ladies as you were throwing, and we're like, who's going to come out of this sector ahead? And at the end, you were able to get that final distance on the group.
Yes, well, Kathy dropped me on the descent, like I was standing still, which was so impressive. And then Rose is so good at many different disciplines, so it's off the front. But I was very happy with that result.
And it was fun that the women were racing, that we had such a great pod of ladies together. Mm-hmm. And what's going to translate here to Sunday's event is the ladies have their own start, which is a unique, a new change I think we're going to see across gravel for the women to be grouped together and have more of that, that camaraderie, but also who your competitors are from the start.
Right. And I think this may be the first gravel race I've done where we have had our own separate start. So I think it makes the tactics completely different, because in other ones it's finding a good group that usually is mixed, men and women and working together. So, and you don't always know where the other women are. So
you're like, just go.
Yeah. And as I was mentioning earlier, I've done, say, the epic rides in mountain bike, which are long races where we do have our own start, but mountain biking is very different. There's less drafting, once you get to the trails. So, it'll be very interesting.
It's good. And so to kick off your weekend at BWR, though, you are the first woman I've interviewed that is taking on the crit cross.
Yeah, why not?
That's awesome. And so the crit
has
cross
the word cross in it. So,
I know, it had the word cross, and so you're sold.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of dirt. There's a big, nice, steep climb. You can just hammer out of the saddle.
Okay.
You got, I think, a roundabout to go, so it's going to be a throwdown this evening. We're putting up a heckler pit.
Oh, nice.
So I think it's fun.
Sounds great, yeah.
And your legs will be opened up for Sunday.
Exactly.
It could be a huge advantage. Now, looking at the dirt, have you checked out what's in store for Sunday?
I've done a good amount of pre-riding so far and checked out some of the dirt sectors, and just good to kind of know what the ground feels like, because every city or territory has their own feel of dirt, so it's very different.
That's smart, and I think I like the way you phrase that, Crystal, because many of our road cyclists wouldn't think of it that way. But it's you being in touch with that surface and how you as the athlete feel on it is could be a game changer for you.
Yeah. And I love riding my gravel bike on anything, so I'm just excited to take it out on this course and see what happens. Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, good luck on Sunday.
Thank
And your teammate Casey Armstrong is here with Live Cycling, so
yes,
hopefully you girls will be in the same kit, so at least we can spot you in the field a little bit easier. So
yeah.
best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And your exploits.
Thank you, Joy.
Thanks.